salutations. I'm Dr. Doyle, InDaHouseMedia and Apex Museum TV Network. Today we had the honor of having Mr. Tommy Slack here, filmmaker, producer, director. And we're going to talk a little bit about his film, Talking Clarksdale. Okay. So, let's get right into it. So what inspired you to create and how did the story of this legendary town call out to your personality?
Okay, I think Clarksdale's been affecting me since the first time I heard blues music, which is a very long time ago.
Okay.
Maybe around 30 years ago.
Wow.
So blues music, as soon as I heard blues music, I loved blues music, even from a little kid. It wasn't until 2016 was the first time I had the chance to visit Clarksdale. And I was on vacation with friends and we went out to Clarksdale. Now, for the folks that don't know, Clarksdale is the birthplace of the blues. So you've got the Robert Johnson story with the Crossroads, that's all set in Clarksdale.
Okay.
And all of these greats come out through Clarksdale. So for us to go there is a very special feeling and event for us. And growing up listening to that music, it was always the other side of the earth.
Okay.
And suddenly we were there and we were meeting folks and it was the most beautiful place ever. So that was the first time I've been to Clarksdale. So I'll fast forward a little bit. I started working with my colleague Demet Guidry, and we both have a massive passion for Black American music and the blues. So we wanted to visit Clarksdale. And right there, we didn't exactly know we were going to make the documentary, but being there and on the ground,
it drew you in.
It drew me in, but I can't contribute to the music. I can't sing, I can't play anything, but I can film, I can tell stories visually. So it's very special to me to think that I can contribute
to that,
to the art form with what I am good at.
Okay.
And that's telling stories visually.
And that's where art meets art, Okay. So the blues has been told and retold for generations. What did you feel was missing from previous narratives that you wanted to bring forward in the documentary?
Okay, so everyone knows and loves the story of the blues. It's been told, like you said. What makes our documentary different is that we're speaking to the contemporary players, the contemporary people that play every night, the business owners there who own venues and shops and stuff. So we're speaking to these people that are in the footsteps of these giants, but we're, our story is the people that are there now. Today.
Today, okay.
So that's what makes our documentary a bit different from the original blues narrative, because we know that story, we love that story, it inspires us all, but again, our one's different because it's the contemporary people.
So Clarksdale, known as the birthplace of the blues, right? From your time there, how would you describe the spirit of the town today?
I just got shivers up my neck. Seriously. When you stand on the ground there, this happens to you. And it happens every time. It's happening to me right now. It's a special place, it's a spiritual place, it's a haunting place, it's an inspirational place. I cannot describe the exact feeling, but I love it. And we've been making this doco for the last 4 years, going back and forward to Clarksdale, me traveling from Scotland, going to Mississippi, and seeing all the folks. And over that time, the people have made me feel like family now. Like I'm welcome there with open arms. And it's a very, very special thing.
Were there any surprises or untold stories that changed the direction of your project?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, we were at the grave of Robert Johnson.
Okay.
Now I know that he does have 3 gravestones, but the grave that we were at is by a tree where he used to sit and play, and that's fact. So there is a gravestone there. So we were doing some filming at the grave, and the Met's wife, Cruz the Dame, she was singing a song under the tree where Robert used to sit.
Right.
And this has never happened in my career, ever. It's only one time. I'm filming her singing. Oh, the lights went.
That's the light. Yeah.
So I'm filming her singing, and the camera cuts off, just stops. Now, the first thing you think, oh, it's my batteries.
Yeah.
Then it turns back on, and nothing's wrong. And I didn't touch anything. It wasn't a mistake. There was just maybe 3 seconds that the camera cut out and went back on. It's never happened to me in my life. It's never happened since. It was only at the time of Robert Johnson's grave.
Okay.
And it was a little eerie.
Okay.
He was letting us know he was watching.
He was watching.
He was
yeah,
listening.
Like, hey, hear that, okay? So the film spotlights both legendary figures and the next generation of blues voices. How did you honor balancing the past while celebrating the present?
That's a tough question. I would say a lot of the folk that we spoke to down there, their uncles or grandfathers were these legendary players. So it's good speaking to the family line there. Like, we're all, you know, it's really close. We're speaking to like Lucius Spiller, who's a fantastic player down there. His uncle is Mac Sam, you know, one of my favourite blues players. And that's crazy, being that close to someone.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So that was unbelievable. Another player down there we spoke to that's in the film is Stud Ford, and he's the grandson of T Model Ford.
Okay.
And I remember hearing T Model Ford, and like, man, this music's crazy. Wow. And we're only that close, you know, we're speaking to his grandson right there. He's telling us his first gig was when he was 6 years old at Red's Juke Joint, where we had just filmed and interviewed Red. His first gig in there was 6 years old.
Wow.
And he's got the photograph to prove it. And he's with his granddad.
Wow.
And all these things that seem a million miles away are suddenly
right there.
They're right there. It's real.
It's
real.
Stepped into it. Okay.
Special.
So in your opinion, what does the modern blues movement look like, and how are today's artists keeping the tradition alive in the changing musical landscape?
Well, there's sort of 2 sides to that story. For me, there's blues that's going on today that doesn't excite me. I think it's been diluted too much, and it's drifted away a bit from where it came from, the real stuff. But on the flip side of that, we have amazing contemporary players. A person that comes to mind is Kingfish Ingram.
Right.
So he's right out of Clarksdale, and he is consistently touring the world, the entire world. He's playing all over the world. He's actually playing in Glasgow in Scotland in December this year. So I'm hopefully going to make that gig. Yeah, it's a funny thing. It's just, there's some not so good stuff, and there's some really, really exciting players that are out today.
Okay, so your production spanned several years from 2022 to 2025?
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah, 4 years.
Okay. How did the film evolve over that time, visually, musically, and emotionally?
I think it did evolve over time. Yeah, you know, because it ran over so many years.
Right.
When I would do a film, a production, a shoot, I would go home and I would have to edit this stuff. knowing I was going back in the year after or later on in the same year. But you get a chance to review your stuff and think about how can I make this better.
Okay.
So a lot of that happened over the 4 years we were filming it. That was good.
So what were some of the biggest challenges of filming in the Mississippi Delta, logistically, culturally, and spiritually?
The biggest challenge, let me be honest, is the heat. It was very hot in Mississippi in the summer, geez. You know, I was traveling with a small team, small kit, still high production, super high production, the best that we can do at the time and on the road. Because remember, I'm flying over from Scotland. I can't bring all the equipment
that you
so
need,
I'm bringing enough. I'd say around half the time I had a second shooter. His name is Ross Addy. We had a lighting tech, John Millington, and we did the audio ourselves. So we had to be nimble and work because we're on the road and traveling like that, but still deliver the high quality.
I definitely know how that is on the when you know, as opposed to being at home doing the production and traveling doing the production.
I think that another bit in that question there, you said spiritually.
Yeah.
When you're in Clarksdale, you feel the spirit, you feel an energy like nowhere else on earth.
Okay.
That's all I can say on that. But it's strong in Mississippi, it's strong in Clarksdale.
Okay. The documentary is both visually immersive and sonically rich. How did you approach capturing raw, authentic blues on screen?
I think first and foremost it comes from my passion and my love and appreciation for the art form. Again, I've been listening since a little kid. And then fast forward, I'm 40 years old and I'm in Clarksdale in front of blues players, real folks. I mean, I've watched this stuff for 30 years and it's embedded in me, and having the chance to have my creative input on it, I just tried my best, but it came from the heart.
Okay. The passion. Can you share what it was like working with executive producer Dimitri Guidry?
Yes. Dimet he's family. We have the best relationship. He's a mentor to me. He is inspiring to me. Just being around him when he talks is exciting. He's a very, very special man. Having the chance to work with him is a great honor for me. Dimet has a fantastic history of his career, and that affected me over in Scotland. I didn't know who Dimet was, but he was affecting me 30 years ago with the music he was behind putting out. So
tell us a little bit about how you met, and you spoke to me earlier about it, but kind of let the people know who
Dimet is.
Yeah.
Okay. Dimet Guidry is the former senior vice president at Columbia Records. Sonny Warner, he was responsible and behind the scenes for putting out most of the 90s hip hop, R&B, some sort of gospel music. He was behind all of that. He's put out probably most of your favorite albums, the Fugees, Nas, who else? Big L. The list goes on, endless. I mean, endless. And that's a bit of Dimet's back catalogue. And he was affecting me. You know, he launched Cypress Hill. He broke Cypress Hill. The world that knows Cypress Hill, that was because of Dimet. And when I was a kid back home at 14-year-old, I was one of the guys that bought that album, you know, and that was thanks to the Met. And then now I'm, you know, fast forward till today or the last couple of years, and I'm working with the Met on things that we love, the blues. And it's a full circle for me. It's a real privilege to work with the Met.
Okay. You gathered a remarkable lineup of talent: Mud, Morganfield, Watermelon Slim, Super Chicken, and more. What stood out most about working with these artists and hearing their stories firsthand?
I think what's the most is how welcoming they were to me. So let's ignore the film for a minute. Meeting them face to face to start off with, make me feel so welcome. And they're real folks. There's no like egos going on. There's nothing bad. Like straight away, it's like great connection straight away. They're real people. It's amazing. It's very, very special relationship.
And that's what a lot of it's about, that relationship. Okay. How do you hope this film contributes to ongoing conversations about preserving African American music?
Yeah, very important. We hope that the film goes on to ultimately educate younger folks. You know, it's very important that they hear the story and hear the truth and know the value of what's on their doorstep. You know, even the kids in Clarksdale, we want them to know the story, even though they're there. They might not know. They might want to look over there or look over there, interested in other stuff. But actually,
it's right there.
Right there, you've got this richness, the stories and the real root of American music, Black American music, and it came from there, and that's something everyone should know about and be proud about.
Okay, so what's next for you after Talking Clarksdale? Do you see this as the beginning of a larger exploration, or? So
currently, we are in the festival run. Okay, so we had the privilege of screening here yesterday. That's our second film festival. We have another 7 festivals coming up that we're waiting to find out if we're selected, which we feel good about. So some are in Mississippi, some are over in San Diego, and even Berlin in Germany.
Okay.
So it's an exciting time for us. The film is in its infancy of getting out to the world, but we're excited, and everyone that's seen it so far has gave us great feedback. It feels good.
Okay.
It's going the right direction.
So what would you say to someone like yourself that may have an idea or project on their mind? What would you tell that person?
You need to make it happen. I mean, you know, 10 years ago, I never thought I'd be sitting here speaking to you.
Okay.
I never thought I would have had a film. But persistence, passion, drive. You need to commit to the project. Anything's possible. If I made this film, anything's possible. Okay. You just go for it. You have to go for it.
Well, you hear that, folks? Just go for it.
You have to do it. Do it. If I can do it, I'm sure you can do it.
All right. This is InDaHouseMedia, Apex Museum TV with Mr. Tommy Slack. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Peace.